Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to the Prosper Texas Real Estate Market Update Report for October 2022 with your host, Alex Piech with Evolve Real Estate Group at eXp Realty. Hey, welcome back to another monthly market update report. I'm excited to share with you guys what's happening right now in the Prosper market. As always, we have one goal, and that's to share with you the reality of what's happening here in our local real estate market, to help you be informed and educated so you can make really the best home buying and selling decisions that are appropriate to you with the best information. Let's go ahead. Let's dive right in. As you can see, this report was released October 2nd, and this is a snapshot of everything that happened the previous 30 days. Now, I've got some cool information that I'm going to share with you, a brand new week over week tracking and chart that I've been doing with my team that really is going to give you a snapshot of like finger to the pulse of the market right now. But let's start with what has been happening in the last 30 days. 377 homes on the market in Prosper. 31% of those homes already have a contract, which means there's only about 259 homes to choose from that are actively available right now. And the price range that has been getting the most amount of contracts is that $600,000 to $800,000 price range. At the same time, that price range is also the price range with the most amount of available homes in inventory for sale, which is awesome. The median list price in Prosper right now is $859,000. This chart is going to show you the pacing of new listings in the black line with homes under contract in the green line. And as you can see, everything looks normal. It's following the same trends. This is starting to finally get back to normal reality of the market coming out of the last 2+ years of the pandemic. So everything is looking the way we would expect. In the last 6 months, 455 homes have successfully closed in Prosper with the median sold price of $850,000. Now, in that same 6-month time frame, we've seen almost 160 homes come on the market, 159 to be exact, come on the market and fail to sell. I believe this number is going to continue to increase month over month over month. So do not be surprised or shocked. It is fully expected. If you've been tracking the market, you know what's happening. This number is going to go up. And the number one reason is sellers usually kind of lag behind the change in the market. So as the market is finally normalizing, many real estate agents and sellers, unfortunately, are still kind of looking back at older data when homes were selling way above asking price. And they've been pricing and positioning homes off of that data and not on the forecast in the most current trends, which is getting back to normal. So because of that, those homes are going to sit longer on the market and eventually probably come off the market. So be prepared for that. Do not be caught off guard. That's normal. When we look at the homes that are currently available for sale, available homes, those homes have been on the market on average about 51 days. What's really important to look at, though, to get the full picture is the homes that have sold have been selling in just 31 days, so 20 days faster, which means if your home is priced well, shows well, marketed appropriately, it's still going to sell in about 30 days or less. Personally, I can tell you we're still selling our homes on average in less than a week. We had 2 listings this past week. Both received offers in 7 days. One actually received multiple offers. But the market as a whole is about 31 days. And those home values have been coming in slightly below $800,000 at $795. When we look at what homes are selling for, the median ratio is 102%, which means homes have been seeing about 2% over asking price. Now, remember, this is going backwards 30 days. When I show you the next chart after this, you'll see what's been really happening here, finger to the pulse of the market, which is much more of homes selling at or even sometimes slightly below the actual listing price. in Prosper, we're seeing about 3.4 months supply of inventory, which still means there's not enough homes for sale in the market. We need that number to get closer to 6 months for a neutral, balanced real estate market. In a normal, balanced real estate market, home values appreciate about 3 to 3.5% a year. So we're seeing above average appreciation still because of the supply and demand. Home values, we've obviously seen, and let me correct that, not home values. The price point of homes that are selling has dropped. And the reason for that is because interest rates have gone up. When interest rates go up, buyers can afford less. So it changes the prices in which they're searching for homes. So again, this is in correlation not to the market depreciating, but buyers' purchasing power has changed. And we've seen the days on market go up as the number of homes become available. Buyers have more selection to choose from. Homes will take a little bit longer to sell. My favorite chart right here, because it doesn't matter if you're a buyer or seller, the quality of the data in this chart right here is unbelievable. This really paints the picture of everything you need to know. If you're selling, what price range do you believe your home is in? If you're buying, what price range are you looking in? It's going to tell you the competition level for available homes, the competition level for pending, which is amount of buyers writing contracts. It's going to tell you the likelihood of selling with the off market. And then it's going to give you some historical data as far as, okay, how quickly should this home sell? How much month supply of inventory is currently in the market? And that list price, sales price ratio all comes into play. Really, this helps you put together an amazing home buying or selling strategy if you truly understand how to decipher this information. Great data here. Again, overall, 259 homes available. You're seeing prices more in the mid 800s, and homes are selling in the mid 800s on average in Prosper. And we've got 3.4 months supply of inventory. Let me show you the next chart, because this is one I've now been tracking for several weeks. Every Monday, we come in, my team, and we are charting these numbers. And what's important is we're looking for the week over week, that micro changes in the market. We don't want lagging indicators where the market has already changed and now we're telling people about it. We need to keep up with what's happening. So we're going week over week at this point. And you'll see Prosper's at 270. Again, this is as of this morning. If you look down here, today is October 17th. That's when we are recording the video, and that's also when we did these numbers. 276 active homes. The median list price is $833,000. Those homes have been on the market for about 49 days. So you've seen the days on market has actually come down a little bit. Number of closed properties in the last 30 days is still in the 50 range. The median sales price is about $745,000, and homes are selling at 96.5% of asking price. So about 3.5% below asking price. That's been the trend for the last 30 days. And if you look week over week, for the last 3 weeks, it's held steady, but it's actually gone up. If you go back 4 or 5 weeks ago, it had dipped to 93%, which means a little bit more competition. We're seeing homes selling closer to asking price, and it's taking about that same 30 days on the market. I'd love to hear your feedback on that new chart, if that simplicity is beneficial to you guys as you watch these videos. I know we get into a lot of depth in discussing the first report, but that is a quick, simple, down and dirty what's happening, but all crucial numbers: supply and demand, inventory numbers, sales price, days on market, list price, sales price ratio, number of pending homes. Those are the things that really keep us up to speed on the health of the real estate market and where we're seeing things trending to, so we could be advising our buyers and sellers based on where the market is going, not where it's been. That's kind of like rear view mirror. And that also is probably the best explanation of why we're seeing so many price decreases, people lowering their pricing, is because they priced their home looking backwards at January, February, March, April, when the market was going like this. You know, we had massive price appreciation in the first quarter of this year. Well, since then, the price appreciation is really leveled off. All of our appreciation happened in Q1. So while it doesn't look like we're growing, the truth is year over year, home values are up again. And the expectation by most major companies who are tracking this believe we're going to continue to see some price appreciation moving forward. So if you're kind of on the fence, unsure with what's happening with home values, interest rates, things of that nature, make sure you reach out. Give us a call. We don't charge for our call and for our knowledge. We really want to be a real estate resource for all things Dallas real estate, whether you're buying or selling. We want to make sure you are comfortable and confident in knowing what's happening in the market so you can make the best decisions of buying and selling that are really around your plans. You know, real estate is different for everybody, and real estate is hyper local. What's happening in North Dallas is different than different parts of Texas, is definitely different than what's happening in California, Chicago, Seattle, New York, and even some of the smaller Midwest areas. It's all hyper local. We have to look at what's happening with jobs, the economy, the growth, the migration, all the things that are happening here, because our data and the reality of our market is going to be very different than what's reported in the media, who are saying things like home value, home pricing slashes, things like these salacious headlines. What they're saying in a very tricky way is, hey, home values were shooting up at 25%. That rate of appreciation has slowed down. It's decelerating down to a normal 2, 3, 4% growth. But that is different than depreciation where people are losing money. So let me say that again. The rate at which your home value is appreciating is decelerating. It's slowing down back to normal. But you are not depreciating and losing value. I hope that's really clear, because that's not a distinction that the media companies are making, because, hey, you know, that's not their job. Their job is to be as negative as possible, to, you know, clickbait style headlines to get people to kind of tune in, and people get frozen and not sure. That's why we do this. I want you guys to see what's happening in the market so you can make really good decisions that are beneficial for you, your family, based on the reality of our current market. So hopefully you guys appreciate it. I'd love some feedback, whether you agree, don't agree. Again, I try not to put any slant on this other than here's the facts, here's the figures, here's the numbers. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining in, and we will see you next month on the Prosper Texas Housing Market Update Report. Take care.